News updates in the morning. News that is affecting your life right now. This is the KRMG Morning News with Dan Potter on News 102.3 and AM 740 KRMG.
Governor Stitt, making Oklahoma great again.
Sure feels that way, doesn't it? Governor Kevin Stitt's in the studio with us. Take your open mics and text for just a little bit longer because we got an 8 a.m. in-depth hour coming up in just a moment talking about Improve Our Tulsa. But the governor wanted to spend some time with us, talk about the budget. Right before the break, mentioned that, we have Alabama this week and now Missouri passing two of the most restrictive abortion laws in the country. And it's obvious that what they're trying to do is get those cases to the Supreme Court. And now with a conservative court, maybe overturn Roe v. Wade. Is Oklahoma going to get into that fight?
Not this year. I mean, all the legislation's done this year. I'm pro-life, and I applaud Alabama and those other states. I'd love to see something go up to the U.S. Supreme Court and push this back to the states. It should be a state decision, and so that's what I'd love to see.
We had someone who texted and asked a couple of things. They said you've kind of increased the not spending, but how much we use CNG in vehicles for the state. He was talking about some bills that you signed that helps make that a little bit easier, and they want to know if we're going to go even further with CNG state vehicle usage.
I'd love to see it. I'm really cautious about tax credits. And so there were a lot of tax credits hitting my desk, and the legislature was pushing them. And I told them very, very reluctant. And so I don't want to see tax credits come across my desk unless it really moves the needle in our economy. Because when you incentivize one industry, you're sometimes picking winners and losers and harming another industry. And we saw that with the wind credits. And So I believe that we should take away. We should make sure that the businesses have a level playing field. That's what businesses want. They want to make sure nobody has an advantage over them, and let's just go let them compete. I love our natural gas, love our oil industry, love our wind industry. We're actually number 2 in wind energy production in the country. We have some of the cleanest water, cleanest air in the country, and we've got some great assets here. But let's go let those guys compete in a free market situation.
339 new laws. That includes how many Senate bills? 201 Senate bills and 138 House bills. Do you have any idea how that falls this early in a governor's term? I mean, is that it seems like an extraordinarily high number of pieces of legislation.
I asked my team that, and I think it is historical numbers. Wow. And that was one of the shocking things is how many laws that I'm having to sign. Or getting to sign, but a lot of it is just cleanup language. I want everybody to know this is not 300 new laws. It's when they passed some liquor laws last year to put 6-point beer, and they put wine in grocery stores. Sometimes there's cleanup language that they messed up on things like, for example, serving beer on a golf course with a golf cart person. That was a cleanup law that we had to do. Gotcha. Some of it is just cleanup language from other things.
Like the Unity bill with medical marijuana, for instance.
Exactly. And then federal laws change, and so healthcare, we have to kind of tweak some things. So some of it is a lot of it really is just cleanup language.
But remember, the most important one was the prime rib being the state steak.
No, the ribeye.
I'm probably ribeye being the state steak. Really enjoyed that.
That one was pretty fun to sign, and I love the ribeye, so I was excited to get that on my desk.
Thank you for being here. Anytime you want to call and come on, just give us a ring.
We need to.
Well, I know